Hello everyone, welcome to a review of this, a Mercedes C200 compressor 3-door hatchback. If you're watching this, obviously many of you all know that this is literally a hatchback shortened version of the C-Class, and this comes in a coupe form as well and the standard saloon estate. So in this review we're going to have a look at this little beauty. In terms of the overall shape, it looks lovely, doesn't it? The front looks fantastic. It's just the rear, if you look at it from the sideways, it just looks like someone's just chopped the backside off of the saloon, doesn't it? But otherwise, overall, nice elegant look. Looks better looking than the 1 Series equivalent of the age, I would say. Don't you think? Put your comments down below, obviously down to personal preference, but I'm giving you my opinion. That's the reason for this video. No point in doing this video if I don't give you my opinion, is it? Although I did say the back looks like it's been cut off somehow, the rear, in terms of the overall design, how you've got the bit like the Honda Civic there, you've got the bar going across and a little bit of glass underneath. The rear looks very nice, very pretty. So it's got nice sporting pretension, nice smooth lines all the way around. You see, you've got these lines here that aren't too pronounced, so it's got lovely flowing lines all the way around. So it's got a nice sporty stance. So as you can see, the lines from the back, it goes like that to give it that more aggressive looking stance that you're looking for in a sporty little executive hatchback. So it looks sporty enough, but isn't too brash or loutish. So it's got the elegance to it. It's like one of those cars where it doesn't feel out of place in more high-end, say 5-star hotels. If you turn up in one of these, you know, you're not going to look out of place, are you? So yeah, lovely. Design wise, fantastic. Let's look at the interior. How does it look? So this is the middle of the range, so it's not got any leather. So if you do get these, I would highly advise getting leather. Sorry, needs a bit of a clean, I know, but wanted to get the video out while it's not raining in the winter here in the UK. So you got your electric windows, you got the electric folding mirrors, automatic headlights, you got the I love this steering wheel, 3-spoke steering wheel with leather bound. Looks fantastic. And the overall design is lovely. You got the, like, just to make it look sporty, you got the silver surrounds there. Overall, this is lovely. This is the 2007 model, so it is facelifted. So the dash here has the upgraded stereo and slightly nicer finish there. These this model ran from 2002 all the way to 2009, I believe, with a mild facelift around late 2006, 2007, where you get this upgraded dash layout. It's not that different from the old, but it has a little bit enough excuse me, just to jazz it up from the previous. And this is a nice brushed aluminium top on the gearbox. I love the maker's mark there. Yeah, so it's a nice place to be. These seats are, I know they don't look like much, but they're supremely comfortable. The trade-off is, see the side bolsters, they don't go up high enough, so if you are feeling a bit sporty, it doesn't give you that back support, but ultimately it's a very, very comfortable place to sit, and loads of adjustment anyway, and the base goes out far enough so that you get loads of under thigh support. But remember, because this is the sporty car, as you can see, the seat is very low down to the ground. So what I normally do is elevate this upwards so that I get a little bit more support under thigh, so for longer journeys it feels comfortable. But gotta say, these are lovely seats, very comfy indeed. And for the winter, you know, actually I prefer having the cloth to the leather seats. And in the back there, nice comfortable seats, plenty of space for a coupe, or for a sporting hatchback 3-door. It is plenty practical here. So someone adult up to about 5'6" will be easy. Someone like me, basically, are getting easily. Obviously, for a 6-footer, you're going to struggle. But headroom is very good because although this looks like it's sloping, it's not. The design, the mirror, the window goes down like this, but the roof is actually quite straight, so you get plenty of headroom in this car, which is excellent. And if you're a little kid, wow, it's like a limo back here. And you get plenty of light coming in, so the kids won't feel travel sick or anything like that. And it'll be if you're a mum or dad who want to keep the 3-door hatch, as you can see, the doors open out. It's a huge door. It opens out wide, so gaining entry in and out is very easy. So you can put your car seat in there, baby car seat, and easily put them in there. No problem whatsoever. Okay, and in terms of the boot, now, apologies, I've got all my bits and pieces in here. Well, there you go. That's what happened in the car trade, but it gives you an idea. Look, I've got a big Henry, I've got all my tools, I've got some bits and pieces here, and there's still loads of room. So very practical. And in this, guys, the C200, very economical as well. And look, front and rear sensors all round. And I can't work out if I like these alloys or not, to be honest. They seem alright, don't they? But yeah, front and rear sensors, as you can see. Lovely looking car. Let's go for a drive. So this being the 1.8 is not really that fast, but it's pokey enough. But don't go expecting high performance figures with this car. But the good thing, the trade-off is that with the not so low profile tires, it's, for a coupe, a lovely, comfortable, compliant ride. Goes through the humps and bumps very well, absorbs the imperfections, and for a sports car, the visibility all round is actually not that bad at all things considered. So it's a pleasant enough place to be. All the buttons in the right places. Nice premium feeling vehicle. Obviously at this age, as you can see on that panel there, they're starting to peel off from the glue, but it's very common for these cars, I'm afraid. It's part of the course. So before I go to the final review, overall driving dynamics wise, it's not the most direct steering, I gotta say, but it's not meant to be really a sports car. It's supposed to look like one, but more geared towards comfort. And if that's your bag, then this is a lovely little car to have. Visibility is good, interior quality generally very good. At this age, you had rear and front parking sensors on most specs, so that's very good. But yeah, lovely little driver. Just don't expect high performance, especially from this 1.8, which is a bit asthmatic, to be honest with you. Ideally, if I was getting this, I'll probably want to get the 2-litre if I wanted proper performance. But for the balance of fuel economy, insurance and running costs, then yeah, this 1.8 will do for most people. So let's go for the final review. Okay, so we've gone for a drive. Yes, in this, guys, it's not the most sporty, but if there are 2 litres, and there's even a 3.2, which is an absolute monster of a machine. So if you want performance, you'll have to go for that. But although in my review I did say that it's not the most powerful of machines, this is the the perfect, I think, the best of the range if you want economy but with the sporty pretensions. Go for the 1.8 2-litre compressor. Perfect. In terms of reliability to running costs, look, it's a Mercedes, and especially at this age, now we're 2021, so what we're looking at now, 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old car. This has done 95,000 miles. They're not the most reliable cars in the world, especially at this age, but that's the same case with all executive cars. But comparatively, these things, because of how long they've been in circulation, and because of a lot of the parts are interchangeable, it shouldn't be too expensive to maintain. This car has full service history, and you can see from how it drives. So if you maintain it, then the car will reward you with reliability. It's just people buy Mercedes, BMW, Audi, and they expect it to cost Fiesta money. That's not how it works. Maintain it and it will look after you. And generally the people I know that have had these have been generally very reliable. Usual bits, I'll show you. There's some usual electrical niggles, and at this age it's just normal, but rubber perishes. So if you see fuel lines and gaskets and things like that are common maintenance issues that you need to account for. This unit here, whole unit, common problem with all Mercedes of the time. They always go wrong, and it's just cheaper just to take this out, get a replacement. There's so many on eBay, it's cheap enough, so don't worry about that. And then on this car, look what happens when you close the window. On the other side it's closed, and you see it's closing. On this side it's not, unfortunately, but it's a common fault. It's just come off the runner, and this one there, it's easy enough to replace, but can you see those screws are security screws, so you need to make sure you have the correct parts available. But again, I've got the replacement one here, £30, so it's cheap as chips usually, the parts. But yeah, so in terms of overall recommendation, yeah, go for it. If you can, if you want to go for an executive small car that still looks lovely and won't embarrass you, and for peanuts, like this car I'm going to be putting up for £2,000 because of obviously slight little blemishes like the mirror, got fog light there that's cracked. But yeah, there's plenty going about, but make sure if you're buying one of these, get one that has full service history. Do not get one that doesn't have that. If it doesn't have it, walk away. There's plenty more to choose from, and that's my recommendation. When you get these used, full service history is a must. And that's about it really. Otherwise they're lovely, comfortable cars, good fuel economy if you go for the 1.8 or 2 litre, and not so if you go for the 3.2, obviously enough. But lovely looking cars. I prefer these. I think this one wins it. If you are choosing between the 1 Series, the Audi A3, or this one, in terms of the executive hatch, this is the one that wins it for me. So I hope you like this review. Please do like and subscribe, and see you soon. Bye bye.